So I wonder if Ed Sheeran's thinking out loud or singing out loud. Does he not care?
Me either! Shout out to Jacob, Vinny, and Joanne Ngahoro who requested this one. You guys rockety rock, man! So I'm just going to play it through real quick. So we've got a D with the F sharp bass, and we're going G, and then you can go A or G with the A bass. Okay, D with the F sharp, G with the A bass, or just an A like that, up to you. Alright, so that's the verse, and then we're going to just skip now to that people falling. Forgive my singing. The second time E minor, and then straight to an A and hold the A. Okay, and then back again, so E minor, and then A, B minor, A, B minor, and then again E, and then A. And we're going to build up the A. So baby, yeah! Okay, and then the last part is the we are love right where we are. One more time, so we're going B minor, A, G, D, E minor, A, D, okay? Alright, and then alright, that's the whole thing. Alright, so now let's break it down a little bit for you. So for most of the verse, we're playing that. Alright, and what I'm doing here is I'm plucking the strings, okay? We're not doing a strum, we're just gonna pluck. So we're using thumb for the bass notes. And then these three fingers are gonna be playing the three strings above it every time. Alright, so very simple. Alright, so let's go over these chords. For the verse, we're going to play a D, so bar the 5th fret like so, the bottom 5 strings, the minus 5. Okay, then 2 frets higher on the 7th, you're going to bar the B, D, and G strings, or the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings, like that. Or if you play it like this with 3 fingers, that's cool too. So we're going D, and then we're going to go up here and we're going to play a D again. Okay, but with an F sharp bass. Very important. Alright, to get that sound. But we're not playing the highest string. So you can simply just play it like this, or any way you want. If it's easier for you to make a D and then use the thumb, that's cool. If you want to use your first finger to play that bass note, and if that's more comfortable, that's fine too. So first finger on the 2nd fret of your E string, middle finger to the 2nd fret of your G string, ring finger to the 3rd fret of your B string. Okay, like that. And you can play it like that, so D. When there's a then a G, so by the 3rd fret. Okay, then play an E shape above it. So middle finger goes to the 4th fret of your G, and then these two bad boys are going to the 5th fret of your D and A strings, like that. Okay, G chord. And then the last chord, you can either move it up and play an A, or you can keep your G chord there, and then very cleverly just lift your ring finger up and play the 5th fret on your lowest string like this. So you got the G, and then you're going to move that up there to play that G bass, and then pluck the chord again. Okay, and that's a variation. Instead of playing the 5th chord, we're in the key of A, which is an A. In the key of D, it's an A chord. Sorry. Okay, so when you and it's something, la 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 la. Oh yeah. Okay, so you could do that as well if you wanted. Now then, the pre-chorus part we go to people fall in love. So we're going to play an E minor 7. So bar the 7th fret, like so. Middle finger goes to the 8th fret of your B string, and then your ring finger goes to the 9th fret of your D string. You can leave this open E bass if you like. People fall in love. And then you're going to go to an A, which I taught you before. Okay, just like the G, but too high. And then move it up 2 frets and take off your middle finger. And then you've got a B minor, okay? Okay, B minor. So people fall in love in mysterious ways. And the second time, leave me the touch of my hand. And you're going to hold A twice this time, okay? And then it goes back to the same thing. And then A. So baby now, like that, okay? Take me into your loving arms. Hey. All right, so that's the pre-chorus. E minor, A, B minor, and then E minor, A, and then repeat. E minor, A, B minor, and then E minor, A. So baby, and then back to the main thing. And that just leaves us with two things, the solo and also the we found love right where we are. Alright, so for that we're going B minor, which I've already shown you. We, down to the A, down to the G, love, and then to the D with the F sharp bass. Right. E minor, where. This time just play as an open. Where. And then the G with the A bass. Or A, okay, up to you, where we are, and then land on the D. Okay, if you can't get that fast enough, do this. We found love right where we are. And just go back to the D. And ignore the A chord that's there. Where we are. Okay, because that's what the rhythm. Where we are. Do, ba, ba. But if you can't get it fast enough, just go where. Or you could go, we found love right where we are. And that's fine. Okay? Not as cool. But it's going to do the job. Alright? So, let's talk guitar solo. Okay, so we're starting barring the 7th fret. This is our sort of position that we're going to stay in for most of it. So barring the 7th fret, and then we're going to hammer on our D and G strings. And as you play those D and G strings, you're going to hammer on with your ring finger onto the 7th fret of that D string. Okay? Okay, so we're going to go. So hammer on, and then go down to the next string and do the same thing. Like that. So you're playing both strings that whole time. So I'm trying to play it while I'm hiding my other finger so you can see. Okay. And then pull off. And then you're gonna go. So middle finger onto the 8th fret of your B, and then ring finger onto the 9th fret of your G string. Sorry. So like that. And then you're going to slide it 2 frets higher. Okay, so. And then back down. Okay, so. And then you're switching to the 7th fret of those same 2 strings. Okay, so we're going. Okay. Alright. And then we're going to go back to the first part that we played with hammer on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to go same thing again. So we're going same thing again. So we're doing that hammer on thing. And then we're going to go from the slide from the 9th to the 11th on the G string. And then land on the 8th fret of the B string. Okay? Sorry. Okay, so we're going back down there to the between the 9th and the 7th. part. So move your first finger up to the where are we? The 10th fret of your highest 2 strings, and you're gonna play those 2 strings and hammer on the B string, the 2nd string, from the 10th to the 12th. But at the same time, you're hitting this high note as well. I think that's what it's doing. Well, that's what I'm doing. Okay, and then we're going to go slide from the 12th to the 14th on the highest, but quickly like that, and then you stop the note, and then back down to the 10th. So, and then you're going to play the 12th and bend it quickly. So it sounds like that note there. Okay. And mute it quickly. Okay, stop quickly. Don't leave it hanging. Just alright, and then again. So we're going, and then we're gonna go. Okay, and the next part we're gonna learn is this little run, which is a nice little riff. So we're going 12th on the B. Then you're going to hammer on from the 9th to the 11th, back down to the 9th to the 7th, and then slide from the 7th to the 9th, back up to land on the 10th. I think I've been saying the fret numbers wrong. I think it's 9 and 11, yeah, and then to the 10th. You know what I'm talking about, so. Alright, and then we're going to go, so 12th fret of your B string, 10th fret of the E, and then move down to the, I don't know, what is that, man, the 9th on the high E and the 10th on the B, and then move it down 2, and then to the 5th and the 7th, and then move that down 2 more, and then move it down finally to the 2nd and the 3rd. Alright, so that's, how bizarre. Down 2 again. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's 3 for each one except for the last one. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, triple bang. So the last one is 2, 1, 2, and then bang. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, bang. And then the song continues. Take me until you love it all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment below with what song you want me to teach you next. Keep rocking, man, and keep practicing. And God bless you. Goodbye.